Wait! One time, I'm recording. I should be recording now. Alright, hopefully you're all doing okay today and staying safe. I tell you, before I started this, I looked down to my left, I tell you, and I saw like a huge spider web. I don't know how long it's been there, but it was thick. There's still some residue. I'm touching it now. But it looks like it got in the back of one of my drawer bits because one of the, what call it, slab bits behind is just not there. So it looks like whatever it is probably in one of those slots and I'm too scared to go into them. Alright. But hopefully you're all doing okay today and stay safe, and hello, welcome back to some Minecraft Golden Age. So, what did we do last episode? Well, last episode we started moving over a lot of the graves. A lot of graves. We actually have not finished moving over the graves. And I think I might continue working on that today. But last episode it just got very creepy, like it started thundering and all that. It cracked me up, but you know, it was very off-putting. You know, I'm giving a speech, you know, about all these people that died and it just starts thundering. I don't think that's very good. Oh, hello there, Argo. How's it going? I do need to actually move this fence. We're gonna have a lot more land, actually. And the question is, should I chisel some of this back? Let me know. Should I chisel some of this back? I think I might actually do some of that. There we go. It should not take me that long if I was to do it now. There's Pope. There's Snowball. Burns. Wojtek. 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 Alright. So, in today's episode, well, we got some mining to do and some, you know, architecture to do. Because we need to build the second floor. We fill up the first floor that fast, I tell you. But I think with the second floor, I'm going to do what I did with the first floor. But I'm actually going to bring it out into a larger section to have more graves in there. But do it for like multiple levels, you know. I don't want it to be too deep. That's why I'm not going for like a third level. So that's why I'm hoping that, you know, I do not have to make a third level. So, we do actually have quite a lot of graves here, I tell you. When was that? 2023. 2 years ago, I tell you. 2 years ago. Alright. Let us head into the catacombs now. So, we have a lot of work down here that we need to do, I tell you. And that is, after doing all of the graves last episode, we did quite a few of them. There's Joey the Bluebird. Here's Bobby Cloud, my son. Yip Yip the Fox. Hung the Guard. Kelvin the Guard. Chuck the Librarian. And there's Adolf the Guard again. Yeah, we have a lot of graves in here. And we have to now mine out a big enough room here. Well, I probably will just mine this bit here. How large is a section anyway in roof diameters and blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about that is, you know, what we're going with. So that's not too bad. We can actually... Oh, I accidentally broke the floor bit. Don't want to do that. There we go. And we just break the sides more. We actually have quite a lot to break here. It should not take us that long with the tools that we have. I meant to break the torch first before I placed the other torch, so I was trying to place the other torch, trying to figure out why I was not placing. Torch. Alright. But you know what? I do quite enjoy how much, you know, this Catacombs has really grown. Like, since we started it back in, like, when did we actually start it? We started it quite some time ago. We started it quite some time ago. Ooh. So I guess it'd be there. Yeah. We're actually not making that much bad progress here. Not bad progress at all. We actually need to find our I think I've left it upstairs, haven't I? I have left my polished andesite upstairs. I put it away and I forgot that, you know, I would need it. Yeah. I was trying to figure out, you know, if I was to mine this block here or not. There we go. Now we just break a little bit of the inside bit. So it looks more normal. Yeah, the pillar is not supposed to be fully like that. I almost made the pillar a bit too big. Only on one side though. I'm very worried about this, but it must not be that big. But then I did not notice that for a little while, so it could have been there for a few days, but it is attached to the bottom of a curtain. And I was wondering, like, where did that come from? And then, you know, I looked behind the thing and I saw, like, you know, there's a lot of webs behind there. A lot of webs behind there. Let's see. That's where I normally store my consoles and all that I need to clean out and clean. I did that with my GameCube and my Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, but the slip one. Yeah, we're gonna need some more. We're using bricks for the middle, aren't we? I'm gonna break that torch again. Sorry, torch, you know, we've broken you like 2 times now. There we go. We're actually not making that much bad progress now. With the progress that we've made so far, we should be able to complete it today. Now, what we're actually needing is the room diameter size. I say diameter, but you know, I forget what diameter. Diameter, you know, of the blocks that I need. Like how much, you know, spread. Where is... I realised I had that sandbox on me the entire time. I need to retrieve the 2 missing, you know, shulkers wherever they are. Alright. Where is my andesite? I'm missing andesite. This is very strange. Could it be in other backpack? There's some andesite there. Yeah. How much andesite do I have in here? I have 5. Check how much I have in here. And that might be none. There's 1 polish, so that's a plus. Yeah, we're kind of low on andesite now. We have a lot, you know, stored somewhere else. We need to actually go retrieve said andesite. But most of the andesite's actually going for the walls. So I don't have to really focus on that too much. There we go. There we go. Yeah. That's actually quite nice. I'm trying to copy the top to the bottom for this, and I need to actually do the size, and I keep forgetting about the size. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. That says 2. 3, 4, 5. And then I'll actually place that one polished andesite there. But then, how long is said room? Actually, I do have a drill, so I could just go like this. Place a block there. So that's 1, 2. Oh, hello there, Pi. How's it going? It's alright, it's alright. No worries. We're currently doing some more. I saw there was a fly on my monitor. No. Up here, I saw there was a fly. But it was just a smudge on my screen. And I was like, is that a fly? Why would a fly be there? But, you know. No, it's just a, what do you call it? Smudge stain. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, right? Yeah. So that would be 5 right there. Alright, so then I place that there. Yeah, that's not actually looking too bad there. But we're currently working on the under bit of the main bit of the catacombs. I do need to put down some lighting here. And that's so that we can move over the graves. And it's turned out fine so far. So I realised that this is probably going to take a lot more room with the amount of graves that we still have left. We still have the stuff that are up in the second graveyard. And then we have all the stuff that's over in the graveyard now. We still got, let's see, 2 or 3 in this section right here. And then we have a lot of, you know, people in here. In the wood, just wishing I wasn't living in the US. It'd be very rough over there now. It's rough, you know, everywhere else as well, but you know, it'd just be very dumb in the US, shall we say. But it's funny, you know, like all of these people, you know, built this nation, and then bam, you know, some guy comes along and ruins it all. Well, it got very bad, you know, years later, but you know, at the same time, you know, just keeps on getting worse. Just keeps on getting worse. I'll let you take that back. Might need that. There we go. Yeah, we're actually not doing too bad. But hopefully you're doing alright, you know, and staying safe the best as you can. There's some calamari in there. Yeah, we're not actually looking too bad. I put that coal in the backpack as well. Could actually do that with the signs as well. You know what, we've not had Melanie with us in a while. Come on, Melanie. You can join us for a little while. Come on. You alright? Melanie, just be Melanie. Hopefully they do not fall in the water. We do have a reputation of Melanie drowning themselves. Too many times, too many times. Really? I'm doing alright. I'm playing Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. You know what? I think my favourite thing about that game is the building. But how much you can break the game with just building. And also I've seen a lot of the memes, you know, of what people have created. Like when it was first coming out, you would not, like, you know, get, you know, like a break from all the memes of what people were building in that game. 2, 3, 4. That's 4, right? Yeah. There we go. But now, you know, I never really see Tears of the Kingdom. You know, it's weird, you know, I used to see, like, so much of, like, you know, Zelda, like, you know, so many people hated Korok in Tears of the Kingdoms. So many Korok were crucified on TikTok. You know what? I love Kruroks. You know, they're not bad creatures, but you know, they be a pain in the butt. You know, that's what I will say. 3, 4, 5. But you know, trying to find like Kruroks, it's like a terrible dream. I tell you, it's like a terrible dream. You know what? We should definitely play a Zelda game on the channel at one point. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what one I would play. There's a lot of choices, I tell you. There is a lot of choices. Alright, there we go. Need to light up some of these back bits. Korok are adorable, but annoying, yeah. That's the exact thing, you know, I would say about them, you know. Like, they're funny creatures, you know, they're cool, nice, you know, they're cute looking. But man, they are painful. They are painful Koroks. Wait 1 second. Alright. Now, what was it that I was going to do? Ah yeah, I was going to measure the roof height. Now, how tall do we need to make it? 5 blocks. How tall was it downstairs? Can you please stop not trying to blow yourself up on the stairs or detonate or destroy yourself? Alright, that is 5 blocks. There we go. But for like my favourite Zelda game, that's a hard choice. You know what, I enjoy the Moon one, but then the thing is I enjoy watching it, probably not playing it. I'm thinking I'm more a Wind Waker fan. Right now doing a boss battle in Tears of the Kingdoms. Right. I think, you know, the ending of, you know, the game is probably like, you know, it's a good ending, but it's kind of like a movie ending, I would say. So when's the Zelda movie coming out? We need someone that's androgynous to play Link. That's what we need. That's what we need. The Zelda movie. I tell you, most of the people would probably be Swedish. There we go. It'd probably take place in like Sweden or somewhere hot-ish. Cold, but not, you know, too cold. I love Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is great. I think, you know what I will say? I never completed Breath of the Wild. That game I just could never finish. And it's kind of sad that, because it was a really great game, I just never got to finish it because physically I could not figure out what to do in that game. I was not a very good listener, you know, when I'm playing it, you know, and I just wanted to explore and, you know, all that, and I just could never. It would have to take place somewhere where it's very cold, very hot, and in between. So maybe Scotland, you know, sometimes we get like, you know, heat. Sometimes we get very cold, and then sometimes we get, you know, the in-between. But if I would say, it would probably have to take place in the Caucasus. That feels like where it would take place, because you can be on the border of Turkey where there's deserts, and you can also be on the border of many of the Caucasus, you know, nations. Like, I could actually pull out... where is it? Here it is. I actually do have an atlas next to me. Need to find the Caucasus. Wait 1 second. No, that's Brazil. I'm on track. Yeah, but the Caucasus, you know, sorry, in this one, the Caucasus are united, so I can't figure out like the nations, but it would definitely probably be a mix of Turkey in the Caucasus, or it would be a mix of Sweden and Denmark. I mean, desert hot. I feel like it would be somewhere in the US or Mexico. Those two have deserts and snowy mountains next to each other. You would think that, but then at the same time, I kind of feel like the environment just would never really fit the atmosphere that they're trying to go with for singing. I think it would have to be like overseas productions, you know, in like Europe or somewhere for a Zelda movie to be made, because it would either have to take place in the Caucasus region, or it would have to take place in. I guess Spain is very deserty, so you could do a Spanish French one, but then you just would not really get the atmosphere that you're going for. So it would probably have to be like a multi-nation thing, you know. You go somewhere like, you know, alright, so you go to North Africa, Morocco. Morocco's not too bad, you know. It's got the heat, it's got the mountainous terrain. It kind of fits like the Gerudo kind of stuff. And then you got, you know, France for like the Alps, you know, and all that, you know, quite cold, mountainous area, area. But Sweden just has the birch forests that would make a Zelda movie Zelda movie. That's what I'm gonna say. But the plains, the US has amazing plains, and Hyrule needs good plains. You would say that, but then the thing is, the plains of America, it just sucks. I don't know what it is, but I think the only place in America, now I'm having to go off, you know, track now. The only place in America that I feel like would be a good choice would have to be either the state of Colorado. I know it's a strange choice, but let me show you. The state of Colorado or Utah. Utah has like the desert kind of stuff, like the mountains that would fit, like, you know, quite well. Like, you don't really think this being like, you know, that kind of, you know, place, but you have the mountains. You have the mountains, you know. Utah is kind of known for that. The plains here are nice. You say that, but the plains are just empty. There's nothing to them. And if you think about the plains in the Zelda, you know, Breath of the Wild, let me go. The wild plains. Like, if you look at it, the region of the plains of Zelda is mountainous plains most of the time. It's got trees, so it's not like a full-on plains biome that you could have in, like, you know, let's see, middle of America, you know, that area. So you kind of see, like, you know, the mountains and all that. Like, yeah, it would fit, but at the same time, it's a very hard choice, you know. I would feel like an overseas production would be better. You probably need to go to California for those planes. They're overpriced in California. You're trying to make a movie, you would have to go to Hollywood to make a movie. And who wants to go to Hollywood to try and make a movie? Because you know it'd probably be garbage. Like, look at the FNAF movie, you know, that was not too bad, but, you know, it had pretty good sets, so, pretty good sets. But there was, like, all the pieces, you know, there. And that was, like, didn't they film it in, like, Denver or something? Not sure. Okay, so North American Great Plains. That's what the, you know, thing's based on. That's what the entire thing is based on. This entire region right here is what they based, what do you call it? the Hyrule Plains all about. I feel like it's a more like you can already see Colorado's in there. Like this area right here would be a pretty good area, but I feel like this would be the best area to do like the filming. Because in Colorado you got some of the cold, nice mountains, but they're not too big, but they're big enough that they would be great in a movie. The movie was great. The animatronics were funny looking when they killed people. Yes, I knew it. Hyrule Plains are USA. Feeling very pale. uh, uh. Wait 1 second. It looks like they did take a lot of, like, you know, bits from, like, oh, the Wrist Peninsula resembles Utah's spire. What? I went Breath of the Wild real life locations. The Wrist of Peninsula resembles Utah's spiral jetty sculpture, but is infinitely more beautiful. The Great Plains resemble Edinburgh Castle. The Julian Peaks were almost certainly inspired by the mountain on Sato Island in Japan. The dragon blood trees on Scrota Island in Yemen can be found on the Fundra Plateau. So that's basically like, you know, a very mixed, you know, location. I'm getting off track now, you know, I should be working on this, you know, build here. Although a mountainous shot would be great if taken in Mexico. Seriously, Mexico is like mostly mountains. Yeah. I feel like if they had to do it in Mexico, they would have to do it in the, you know, what's that little peninsula that juts out of, you know, singing again? It's where the Aztecs used to be around. It's where a lot of their descendants are now. It's kind of sad that, you know, a lot of them are like, you know, basically classed as basically second citizens, basically to the other Mexican people. You scared the life out of me then. You were walking behind me. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright. So, we should really get back on track, you know, with what we're actually supposed to be doing here today. Oh, I can actually make singing. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. You do know Aztecs aren't a singing, right? Well, the culture is Mexican culture at this point, although there is people who follow Aztec tradition. Yeah, I would say that, you know, it's kind of like being, you know, integrated. But there's like a certain people, the Aztecs, also known as Mexican, were a Mesoamerican, you know, in Central Mexico from the 14th to 16th, established and now, you know, Mexico City. Migration settle. That's 15th century. Yeah. The Aztecs spoke Nahutl. I can never get the word right for that. Nahutl, a language still spoken by indigenous communities in Mexico today. You know, a lot of those people. Their agriculture. This is pretty interesting stuff right here. Now the Hows are the largest indigenous people group of Mexico. That's pretty interesting. Wait, you need to focus Q. Lol. It is cool to learn people do keep up their traditions like a Day of the Dead, which originally a Aztec thing. And hello, fabulous black coat. Oh, hello there, infamous black coat. I do apologize. I do apologize. We got distracted. We kind of got distracted talking about like the Zelda movie, and then we got distracted on Mexico. Do apologize. Welcome on in, welcome on in. I do apologize if I accidentally bored you with, you know, talking about, you know, singing. Feel bad. I feel bad. Do apologize. Do apologize. Alright, what's the sizing for the walls here? So it's 4 blocks, right? 4 blocks. Let's see, how is the Minecraft thing going? It's going alright. We're currently working on the Catacombs here. And the Catacombs we've been meaning to work on for quite a long time. And we finally got back into it recently. And with us getting back into it recently, it's actually gone quite smoothly. Like, I'll give you a little showcase in a second. Let's see. Yeah, that's right size in there. Trying to make sure this is all the right size. That's 4 right there. I keep hearing Melanie's footsteps and it keeps scaring me. I think there's a creeper behind me because of how slow it's moving. And it's not actually a creeper. There we go. Alright. But the Catacombs is looking not that bad. This is our second floor that we're working on. And I'm going to be doing an entrance here. Kind of like what we have up here. And it'll lead into a more ginormous chamber. What mods are you running? We are running quite a lot of mods now. We have at least 70 or 60 mods. We have gender, adventure tools, better animation collections. Basically a lot. It basically, you know, somehow works together. Sometimes, like, you know, like if someone was actually going to run this in like multiplayer, it would not run. It does have its problems, but you know, I will have to function, you know, I can never speak it out. Can never speak it out. But I'll have to fix those another time, you know, when I decide to make the multiplayer version of this series. But that won't be for quite some time. And plus I want to do that with friends and all that. Melanie, please stop falling on the stairs. You're taking damage. Like every single bit of damage that you have now, you've taken from falling down. You're like a grandma falling down the stairs. That's what you are. You're like a grandma falling down the stairs. There we go. There we go. And place that there. We're currently trying to quickly finish off our second floor as fast as possible. We have to grab some diorite, mix it together to make some andesite, turn that into polished andesite. There we go. And that's not looking too bad. Now grab some... What is it that we need? We do need to fix the flooring in between. Yeah, we're just using... We only use stairs there. Alright. I was trying to figure out how everything went there. Yeah, that actually worked out pretty nice there. Alright. But we're trying to make sure this catacomb second layer is done today. Because I have a lot of graves that I need to get moving so that I can start the reconstruction of the back of our, what do you call it, mountain. I need to, you know, function out more. I think I might be removing the glass over here, so we may have a little bit more glass. Who knows, maybe we might actually go and work on our sea temple that I keep forgetting to work on. Thing is, I'm gonna need, you know, to get a lot of glass for that. I'm actually thinking about placing the glass very soon, like as a border thing. and then just, you know, going and placing all the sand in the middle to kind of slowly section it out. Actually, we are pretty much done here. Let's see. I'm looking for my crafting table. I just wanted to quickly craft it. Alright. Let us head back up. But we have quite a lot of graves here. From a lot of these are 2021. We do have some 2022s. But I'm slowly going to be moving all of the older graves in here. To make sure, what do you call it? They're not like broken or anything during like other build projects. But I really want to move them around. They'll be moved into the catacombs, and then I might move some into the graveyard, because I do plan on expanding down the coast. It's got to be a journey, I tell you. It's got to be a journey, expanding down the coast. I can either expand along this area, but I don't really want to expand along the Turtle Head. I like the Turtle Head area, but I just do not want to expand down the Turtle Head area. I feel like expanding down this bit would be not that bad. But if I do expand, that means we do have to also think about transportation around the base, because it's getting very cramped in here in certain areas. That I think I'm actually thinking about moving our Bridgemaster Temple and replacing it with something else. But I'm not 100% sure on what I would like to change it to. I think I might actually keep it, but I'm not sure. We do also have to add some more people to the Commenter Garden. And yeah, we do actually have a lot on our table now, and then we have to go and explore more. The Minecraft Comes Alive, I want to dedicate, like, you know, a whole bit to it. Yeah, but we have a lot of transportation problems that we need to fix as well. Like, a lot of the rivers, I did, you know, clear them up, but they really need to be reopened up further, a lot of them. Like over here we still have a bit that goes through this mountain, I think. Or is it further down? I'm not sure. But we did go and clear out quite a lot of this area here. Looks like I did not clear this bit out, or I just went through it. I'm not sure. A lot of work I would say. Yeah, that should be enough. Is 8 enough? Yeah, 8 is enough. Alright, let us head on down. I'm sick of you falling down, hurting yourself, Melanie. You cannot keep doing that. Alright. That seems alright. What did we use higher upstairs? We used our white concrete blocks. There we go. Yeah, that's actually looking not that bad. Now we just need to do the floor, and that requires us to grab our diorite once again. Make a bunch of andesite and start just placing it on the floor. I think, yeah, everything around the bottom base needs to be a totally different thing. That bit on the corners have to be, I was about to say bedrock, but no. They need to be, what do you call it? Thingy. Stone bricks, that's it. I could not remember the name now. Need to place some of the torches more higher up. We'll break this with our fist. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a new pickaxe. You know, this one's kinda getting a bit worn. There we go. I do also need to go and repair all of my tools that have mending on them. Stupid fly touched my leg. I don't know where it came from, I tell you. But I felt it touch my leg. Alright. Let's continue. Let's go like this. and go like that. Yeah, that actually clears a lot of the lighting issue up. I do want to have at least a little bit of shadows in here, but we are going to have to I'll plug that up with that. There we go. Did not realize how much, work this would take us. We're also at 40 minutes now, and I think I might end and restart. So if you're on the Twitch side, do not worry. We'll be restarting the stream. It's just so I do not have to cut it down after I finish. So it's easier to upload. There we go. I'll place all of this first though. There's a lot of iron here that I will be taking with us. Can't say no to some iron. We do need to build an iron farm at one point, I tell you. But the one thing that I will always say, if I'm building an iron farm, I'm only using it for builds. Not actually for, like, tool stuff and all that. I'll use my normal stuff for that. We can put that back up there. Put that up there. Let's grab that. Basically grabbing all the garbage. Grab it all. There we go. We actually made quite a lot of progress this episode. We should be able to move in the graves very soon actually. So, hopefully you enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, possible. With some shifting because vitamins very important. Everybody sees things, everybody sees, bye bye. Alright, see you.